think it was Nike who said, it's gotta be the shoes. Well, in the running world, that's all they ever talk about anymore is shoes, shoes, shoes. Stack heights, foam, all kinds of things. Well, as someone who's been running now for 54.5 years, I've seen my share of shoes for over 116,000 miles. So I thought I'd have a little fun today and talk about my 10 favorite pairs of shoes of all time. Number 10 is the Adidas SL72. Got these puppies when I was in college. I guess we were in Adidas school at beautiful Wayne State University. Adidas and Puma, I think. But the cool thing about the SL72s was I actually ran my debut marathon of 2 hours, 58 minutes, and 25 seconds in the SL72s on an 80-degree day in Gainesville, Florida. Number 9, right in there with the SL72s, is the Adidas Gazelle. Not much to say about these, except they were just more shoes from Adidas at a time when that's where we got our shoes. Number 8 is the Nike Hurache. Well, the Hirache was a great racing flat, very cool air and foam in it, and almost a neoprene glove-like upper that made them super, super light and fit really, really well. Ran some great races in the Nike Hirache, so they come in at number 8. Number 7 is the sentimental favorite. In 10th grade, when I went out for cross country, I needed a pair of running shoes. So for $8.95, we bought Beta Bullets. Pretty much wore Beta Bullets all the way through high school, although I did pick up a pair of spikes somewhere for racing, and I have no idea what those would have been. Number 6 is a Today shoe, the Nike Epic React. I had to bring in a Today shoe into this just because I can't think that all the shoes today are terrible. I really like these. They're soft. They also have that Hirache kind of upper, but I really like the fact that these puppies have lasted quite a while. I bet I have close to, I don't know, maybe 1,000 miles on them, and you're not supposed to get that many, but they're really hanging in there well. So they come in at number 6. Number 5, spikes. The only spikes to make the list are the fantastic Adidas Tokios. My go-to spike all through college and afterwards. Fantastic, fantastic spikes. Number 4 is the original Nike Waffle. I got my first pair of Nike Waffles back in about 1975, 76. So think about this for a second. When Nike went public in 1980, I could have spent $1,000. It would have bought me 5,555 shares. And after all the splits and things, all of that would be 711,040 shares worth $52,154,783. Why didn't anyone tell me to spend $1,000 there? Probably didn't have $1,000. Number 3 is one of my favorite trail shoes. Salomon Speedcross. Love these puppies. Fit well, have fantastic lugs on them, have really good cushion for not being like a stacked up cushiony shoe. Love Salomon when it comes to trail, and these are my favorites. These are Speedcross 3s. Number 2, though, is the original Nike Air Max. Holy Toledo, these were the most durable shoes ever. It was never a rarity that I would get anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 miles on a pair of the original Air Max. And I have pretty nice feet. Having said that, though, shoes just didn't last that long then, and they sure don't last that long now. But I did my best racing of my life in the Tiger Oboris. They're my number 1 shoe. Racing flat, fantastic light, kind of modeled after what Frank Shorter wore in the 72 Olympics. Just a fantastic racing flat. And when I say flat, I mean flat. There was nothing to the bottom of those shoes, but I ran some great races in those. Loaned them to a kid on my team in the 80s and somehow never saw him again. So shoes, shoes, shoes. I don't know what the next 54 years will bring from shoes, but they sure have come a long way. So that's it. I'm Rich Sands talking about my favorite shoes.